I'm about to say something that More Pegasus has never said in his entire life, but I think the Hasan videos are going to be done for a while. This should be the last thing that we need to cover. These past 5 days have all been Hasan Piker spurging the fuck out. I can't believe I'm saying this. Apparently, Collargate made Fox News. So let's talk about it. Headline: NYT ripped for Piker interview, justifying murder. How is this a real thing? Can somebody link me this? This is crazy, these headlines.
This is just atrocious judgment, and I was glad to see many Democrats going online saying, we don't want this guy as the symbol of our party.
Fuck him.
The other thing is just, I'm sorry, I look at this guy and it's like the thing that, you know, sort of made him percolate up outside of his own entity was the fact that he was abusing his dog.
Collargate's gone worldwide, boys. Oh, man. Kaya is getting shocked 3 times as hard tonight. Somebody save that fucking dog. Holy crap.
On an internet stream.
I get this.
Like,
I get that. Yeah, he was shock collar.
Yeah,
Blame the dog.
I get the sense you're not a fan.
I believe the exact quote is, shock, 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 shock my dog, I can't stop. Yeah. Deport and denaturalize Hasan Piker? Absolutely. Man, the legendary series is going to love this one, man.
We got it, Sandra.
To speak any moment now at the White House. We are told that will be
I cannot believe that Hasan is trying so hard to brainwash his audience to forgetting that they saw something that quite literally happened 4K on camera. And so he posts a photo of his dead dog on place that sits there for 9 hours a day, every single stream. What a fucking loser.
about healthcare. This after a major
That's so funny.
rules on marijuana. We're going to have that for you next.
That's so funny. They had to cut it off. They had to cut it.
Wait, did that just say John Robertson? What the fuck? Oh, that's weird.
That is, for the record, this right here is quite literally the this right here is the straight news coverage. Okay?
Yeah, okay. You know, it's a very fun statistic. Do you know Kaya has appeared on Hasan's designated place 78% less since the shot collar incident? Now, I wonder why that is. I really wonder why Kaya isn't just sitting in that spot that much anymore. Is it because you've trained your dog to be a prop? Can we get a wellness check for the dog? No, apparently we can only get wellness checks for Hasan's ex-girlfriends. Very interesting.
This is the second time today. Expect primetime host to follow suit later today. Yeah. You got so much motion. They were doing the Kaya shock slop on Fox fucking News. I know.
Yeah, I don't know about motion, but I think it's just that you're such an unlikable douchebag that even the news has to shit on you because it's an easy dunk, because nobody's going to defend you that's sound of mind. You may have your echo of retards, but you have nobody in your corner that's actually worth a damn, besides terrorists. Let's hear Asmongold's reaction to what happened with Hasan.
Here's the reason why Collargate matters.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people, nobody's ever really saying this.
Yep. Go ahead.
It matters because it shows that if it's true, it's an indicator of a fundamentally non-American, non-Western value on a very, very deep moral level.
Yes.
The way that a lot of other cultures treat dogs is vastly different than the way American culture treats dogs.
100%. Other countries, they beat dogs. They just let them live on the streets, just starving. They'll put them in sandwiches. They'll go, ooh, yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm going to be completely real. If you eat dogs and cats, you're just fucking disgusting. That's insane to me because they're so intelligent. Now, pigs are different because they're yummy, right? Pigs are different because they're yummy. But dogs and cat, nah, bro. Those are supposed to be our friends, man. Eating them, Johns, that shit's crazy, bro. Absolutely not.
Seeing somebody do that to a dog is culture shock.
Asmon said he'd eat a dog. Yeah, he's fucking retarded for that. I immediately said, what a fucking idiot for saying that. If you'd eat a dog, if you'd eat a cat, you're like actually just like retarded, right? There's no way Asmongold meant that shit. He was probably saying that to stand on business on whatever the fuck that was. There ain't no way. I mean, this is the same guy who gagged from eating fruit. There's no way he would eat a dog or a cat. There's no fucking way.
And I think that the reason why it was
Oh, yeah. Plus, pigs are fat and ugly. 100%. There it is. Just shock humor? True.
so viral, I mean, besides the fact that he tried
He 100% meant it. Well, then I think Asmon's a fucking idiot for saying that.
to hide it,
Cats and dogs are not meant for eating. And I feel that's a very obvious take.
cover it up, etc., is that it is
China does? Well, I think China's fucking retarded for eating dogs and cats.
like a direct frame indicator that this person is on a very profound level culturally un-American.
Absolutely. Hasan is the most anti-American person there is. He shits on our veterans. He shits on our country. He shits on our government, which, to be fair, is honestly, it's fine to do sometimes. But anything that represents America, he hates it. If he were to get interrogated by the police in America, he would be furious. If he were to be interrogated by the police in China, he would say it's based. And you may say, oh, there's no way he'd do that. That literally fucking happened. He got interviewed by TSA at an airport, and he bitched about it for a month. He got interrogated by the police in China, and he said, oh, hee hee, ha ha, very funny. If I were them, I'd do it too. It's crazy.
That's a big reason why. I think it is. It's like Aspen, yeah, different values, and so it reveals the facade, and that's one of the reasons why I think a lot of people talked about it.
Remember how we agree that there are some cultures that are better than others? The ones that don't eat cats and dogs are the better ones. Yes, 100%. Obviously, if eating cats and dogs is in your culture, that's dumb as shit. If genocide is baked into your culture, that's dumb as shit. It's really that easy. If pedophilia is baked into your culture, that's stupid as shit. It's pretty much, it's very cut and dry. We can act like that's offensive to say, or we can, put on our big points and say, hey, it's okay to tell the truth sometimes.
Someone's not going to like that one? Sure, right? You can say that, and he can say, oh, I love the dog. I think Hasan probably takes good care of the dog, right?
Oh my God, Asmon, come on, bro. Just stop. Asmongold, calm the f*** on. Why do you do this? Brother, Asmon, okay, once again, it is okay to use shock collars, but it is not okay to train your dog to be a prop, to sit in the same place for 9 hours every day, as well as using collars that are prong collars that are so tight it rips the skin off the dog's neck, as well as him pulling a dog by its tail, saying if it doesn't cooperate, he's going to kill them. Asmongold, at a certain point, being this charitable, it's just insane. What the f*** do you mean you think he takes good care of the dog? We've seen on camera what he does to his dogs. Dude, I get that Asmon wants to be as charitable as possible to as many people as possible, but like, this is a scenario where charitability is just, it's not the play. It's not the play, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Now, I'm not saying he's abusing his dog. I'm not even saying that. But I'm saying that, like, you see that clip and you see what he's saying. It's obvious how people come to that conclusion. It is. It's obvious. Like,
yeah, because they have eyes and they understand reality. There's no twisting of they come to that conclusion from that clip. Asmon, that's actually what he's doing. That is quite literally what he's doing. Dude, I don't understand it. This is, in my opinion, Asmongold's worst quality, is that sometimes he's just so overly charitable, it prevents people from being held accountable when they need to be. It's so frustrating. How in the fuck are we going to say that we think Hasan treats his dog properly when we've seen videos of him pulling on a dog's tail, which is one of the most painful things you can do, as well as his previous dog bleeding from its neck from him misusing the prong collar? He misused the prong collar, and now he's misusing the shock collar. And it wasn't a one-time thing, Asmon. It was a 12-time thing. Maybe maybe he's being careful for legal reasons, but like, oh, dude, it's just so frustrating sometimes.
what about 50 other times I did a certain thing with the dog? They're not seeing that. They didn't see that. No. Palmer Lucky. I know everyone is busy talking about the New York Times interviewer smiling and nodding enthusiastically as Hasan Piker says the murder of Brian Thompson is understandable because he was guilty of social murder, but I want to focus on him electrocuting.
That fucking image of Hasan with the zap on Kaya is fucking insane.
He knows, bro. Everybody knows about this.
Yep.
Everybody knows.
Yep.
It's just, yeah. Well, oh yeah, isn't that the guy that shocked his dog?
Yep. Jesus. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, but dear God, bro. Stop being charitable, Hasan. We've seen him do it on stream. It's not allegations. It's not accusations. These are things we've seen with our eyes. There's no reason to be charitable. Damn.